welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another day of the Georgia Hoop Circle Summer Explosion Series. Another slate of camp games ready to tip off. I'm Marcus Burnett, joined by Barry Browner. His first matchup is going to feature the North Clayton Eagles taking on the Sequoyah Chiefs. So both of our first time seeing these two teams take part in the series, Barry.
Yeah, just really looking forward to seeing what this Sequoyah group brings out of the Cherokee County area. And looking at North Clayton too, North Clayton and Coach Troop they've always been a pretty good squad in the past couple of years in Georgia high school basketball.
So it is the Chiefs that will have the first possession.
Looks like North Clayton's gonna start off in the man-to-man.
Sequoyah coming out. Showing some patience here. Nice cut and the assist.
Good finish.
So we'll see if that's enough. So not an and one signal. It's something I believe there's an earring that needs to be removed for safety reasons. Scoring there on the cut and finish. That was number 31 there. That's Jackson Greco.
Nice finish by Greco. This North Clayton squad looks athletic. They look like they've got two guys, 21, Jamani Watkins, and they got another big guy on as well.
Number 23 out there also.
Carlin Brown.
Trying to go coast to coast. That shot's going to be bothered and off the mark. Rebound and clearing it accordingly. There was DJ King. Here's Greco. He'll stop. Can't get the pop action there as a rebound was had momentarily by North Clayton, but they don't outlet it successfully. Triple.
Nice shot by DJ King. Coach described DJ King as a fearless competitor who can guard all day and knock down the jumper. That's what he just did.
And really on the defensive end there early on, he's already got a couple steals, picked up a 50-50 ball there as he scored that three, and a nice little razzle-dazzle, setting that move up nicely. Coach Troop wants to talk it over. That was Miles McGee with the spin cycle.
Let's look at this on this SUV TV replay. Miles McGee. Thinking about the draft, I guess, Mark.
Hey, man.
Get his spin on.
Hey, that's nothing but rep work coming into play right there.
No doubt about it.
And we talked about DJ King. He's been very active in terms of being able to create a couple turnovers early on.
Quick 7-0 lead.
And we were at LA Fitness. The skunk would be in effect. It'd be a new 5 on the floor. Luckily, we're at the Georgia Hoop Circle Summer Explosion Series. Plenty of time left to play here. 2 running clock halves, except for the 2-minute mark there in the second half. And we appreciate you joining us here on SUV TV. North Clayton still trying to get on the board. A top of the key triple. Cash.
Xavier Valley with the 3-point ball.
So Valley makes it 7-3. Greco tries to answer back with a triple of his own. Mission accomplished. The southpaw with his 3rd, 4th, and 5th points.
And usually when you see somebody with a southpaw, they usually shoot like a knuckleball almost. I don't know why that is, but
they usually shoot it. They shoot a knuckleball sometimes, and a lot of times that lefty stroke looks a lot better than the righty. I'm a righty myself, and it's times where you like to see it come off of that left hand. Greco's might not look as smooth as a lot of those lefties, but at the end of the day, as long as you knock it down, that's what matters.
Greco's an all-region, all-county guy, too.
Alley and the oop. The assist from number 11, Jamorian Oopsie. And the dunk there, I believe that was jammed home by Jamani Watkins. So a 10-5 ball game, North Clayton. Coach Martise Troop got a timeout. They've responded since. Front rim that triple, nice box out, and now King to pass ahead. Did he lead Greco too much? Greco unable to save it successfully.
I tell you what I noticed, this DJ King is all over the floor though.
He is. He is. He's already impacting the game early on both ends just with his level of activity. 5-point lead for the Chiefs. Nearly coming up with another steal was King. He won't get credit for the steal there. He just created the pressure that helped produce it. A goal 10 still counts anyway.
DJ King again. Two-sport guy plays football too. Averaged 8.8 points a game and 4 rebounds for this team last year.
Nearly comes up with another steal. So you got a member of the Clayton State coaching staff here on site checking it out. Coaches watching online, and DJ King is impressing them so far. He helped create that steal, and then he finishes what he started there with that layup. North Clayton inside. Feel like they got a mouse in the house, relatively speaking, and taking advantage of it.
And that's Watkins again. Like I said, Watkins starting to kind of show improve a little bit for this North Clayton squad. Out of the 7 points, I think he's got 4 of them already.
He does. It's a 5-point game. For those just joining us, Sequoyah started off with a 7-0 run. North Clayton responded after a Martise Troop timeout. Off the mark on that triple. They save it to Greco. Greco gets to the head. Now here's Watson. Watson, baseline drive, a little bit of a weight room move. He's bothered, fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
I'll take that, though. Watson started in, came back out, and then found a nice angle on that baseline.
Aiden Watson did a good job of initiating that contact on the baseline to where even if he doesn't get the foul call, he's in a good position to get a shot on goal and or rebound. He takes advantage of the 1-for-2 free throw opportunity. You make one, you get the 2 points on the scoreboard. That shot a little too strong along the baseline. Comes to Greco. Greco ahead to Watson. He'll try the mid-range. Misses that shot. Love the decision, though. How many times do you see a kid over-penetrate versus taking that pull-up that you saw there from Watson?
Shot the little short jumper and just didn't make it.
Greco.
Ooh.
His second three-pointer of the contest. As that one looked like more of a pass across the middle by Matt Ryan than it did a basketball play, as the receiver and the D-back went up, and we got a flag on the play. Foul going to go against Sequoyah. But take a look at Greco.
But did you see what he did, though? He took his time. He pump fake, he made the guy jump, and then took the shot.
I like how Greco has gotten himself going just off of good basketball. You know,
Yep.
Sequoyah was patient in their first possession. He was able to move without the ball, score off the cut. Then he took a nice in-rhythm three for a second score. And then there you just see able to kind of use that momentum gathered in those first 2 scoring opportunities and able to knock that triple down about 3-4 feet beyond the line. So Sequoyah now leading by 10.
Coach Carden and Sequoyah, he's got this squad playing well. Like I said, really been impressed with a couple of guys. King, Greco. So
DJ King came up with another steal there. They couldn't convert points-wise, but really making his presence felt. And like you mentioned it, the Sequoyah Chief energy, very solid to start the contest. I think even when you look at Coach Martise Troop was great in providing us information on his players.
Right.
Sequoyah coaching staff, a great little write-up in terms of their prospects, sort of where they are. And it's the little things, that type of effort that you put into something like that for a June camp. It also kind of translates to your players and your program with the way that they work.
Right, no doubt about it. The players see that, and they see how hard they're working, and so they want to go out and work hard for you as well.
We call that a dime, Barry. Courtesy of DJ King, hitting right in stride, and a layup there for number 4. We'll have to get that, we'll have to confirm that name there at halftime. No 4 on the roster. King gets his hands on another ball. Stolen right back, though, by North Clayton. That was Xavier Valley. He'll pass it ahead. Oh! The alley. The oop. Couldn't go. King, transition. 3-ball. Off the mark. They tip it around. Here's Greco. 2 for $1 sale on threes, and Greco cashes in.
Bang.
Has he missed the 3 yet, Barry?
I don't think he has.
3 takes, 3 makes. As Greco continues to go to work, nice little helmet and lunch pail take to the rack there. Score that one for Jamani Watkins. 13-point lead for Sequoyah. King, a layup drill inside. Good no call by the official. So play through it, and Sequoyah now with a 15-point lead.
Sequoyah just getting out and running.
North Clayton trying to take advantage of another opportunity. That one, a deep three, no good. Tipped up and in. Good activity there on the offensive glass for Carlin Brown.
Nice tip in by Carlin Brown as well.
So the tip in, then Brown comes back and gets the steal. Can they capitalize on the sequence with a bucket? Yes, and one.
Hey, that's a good take, though. Nice take.
I believe that's number 11 to Morgan Oopsie. There's you're going to see him hang, eat the contact, hoop, and the harm.
Off glass.
So that makes it a 10-point contest. As Sequoyah has had Uncle Mo on their side. They got off to a better start, so a little bit more rhythm on the offensive end. Good start from Greco. But North Clayton not rolling on all cylinders, but still right there in striking distance as they pull to within 10.
One of the things you look at when you look at this Sequoyah squad, they love to run that flex cut. They're running a lot of inside flex cut.
Good defense. Levy might have gotten a piece of that one. Either way, it's off the mark. Unable to gather that one in there was number 5. That's Arthur Parker. As it looked like Parker took his eye off the ball just for a second to focus on that gather and loses it out of bounds. So coming up on the 9-minute mark, still a 10-point game. Sheen Wilson, empty pass knocked away momentarily, but Watkins able to retain it. Off the mark on the jumper. Shot too strong off the glass. Rebound brought down in traffic there by Terry Essex.
See if they can cut this lead to single digits right here. Look like he tried to draw the foul on that.
Tried to go for a second and one. Nothing called on the other end. Triple off the mark. We'll see if it was off, who it was off of last. Last touch by the Chiefs. So heading back over to North Clayton. So coming up on the 8-minute mark here at the Georgia Hoop Circle Summer Explosion Series. North Clayton and Sequoyah. 7-0 run by Sequoyah to start the game. They haven't looked back since. Nice work there on the low block. Young Jamani Watkins, the junior forward.
I like Jamani Watkins. He's been able to go inside and get a couple of buckets, get something done on that block.
He has. Easy foul for the official to call there. As number 10 there for Sequoyah.
We'll look at
Miles McGee.
We'll look at the replay right here. McGee fakes and then nice crossover.
Really use that crossover to make the defender play catch up. And you see it all the time, whether you're watching the lower levels or a guy like a KD. Once they have your arms in a certain position to where that rip through and up is going to draw the contact, you know they got you right where they want you. McGee was able to do that there on that play as he's at the free throw line. McGee also a two-sport player. Plays DB and wide receiver there for that Sequoyah football squad. North Clayton earning themselves a trip to the free throw line. Going to have one coming up here for number 4. That's Darius Martin. Martin just a sophomore. Nice little hesitation there on that move.
Good move by Darius Martin. Just couldn't finish it. But I like this. I like North Clayton, though. My first time really getting a chance to see him. We didn't see him on the network last year. but impressed with these guys. And I know what Coach Troop does with his teams just in general.
Most definitely. It's a good program. And talked with Coach Troop prior to the contest about former North Clayton Eagle Marcus Georges Hunt. Came and gave back to the program and the community with a little camp there over the past couple weeks. Currently a Minnesota Timberwolf after playing his college ball there at Georgia Tech. Hunt, one of the best players to come through the Peach State.
No doubt about it.
Skip pass and triple off the mark. Greco with the rebound. Pass inside. Watson gets the defender in the air and is able to kiss it off the glass. You know, when you look at June basketball, obviously coaches aren't playing with the exact teams that they'll have come the upcoming season. Right. There are some pieces to where it's all about being able to get the guys that you have out there better, evaluate some talent. So sometimes, you know, it's about that process of just getting better. It might not always be the best basketball, but I got to give credit to Sequoyah and North Clayton. Love the way they've started here in this one as Watson gets another layup.
Yeah, that's one of the things that you want to do in summer basketball. You just want to see what you got and what pieces that you can work with, so when you get back together come August, September, October, you kind of know how to game plan.
Got a game plan for Jackson Greco if you're going against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Not only showing his ability to shoot the ball well, but also being able to move without the ball and score inside as well.
Hey, I'm understanding why he averaged 19 points a game last year.
Lead sits at 14 now for the Chiefs.
Greco's just a junior, too.
Jackson Greco. We talked about that average. Went for 30 multiple times last year as well. Shot off the mark. North Clayton with the rebound. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Pass inside. Watkins can't get it to go initially, trying to stick with it. Can't clean up. Couldn't clean up what he messed up initially. He's got teammates, reinforcements on the inside. Xavier Valley couldn't get it to go. The Eagles, no lack of effort, resulting in not being able to get the points there. They were attacking the glass, just couldn't get the layups to fall.
Right, no doubt. Watson had at least about 2 or 3 rebounds on that possession alone.
Most definitely.
Just couldn't get it to fall.
But they will retain possession. Stepping through there was Utsi, and he's going to go to the free throw line. And when Utsi did a good job on his first drive of being able to get the and one, what he has to balance is trying to initiate the contact and get the foul, but also putting yourself in a tough position. If you don't get that foul call there, you step through 2 defenders. You still got one on your side, one to the left. If they don't bail you out with that foul, you put yourself in a precarious position there. So attack, but also know when you're setting yourself up.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of times you don't have to be looking for the foul at all times.
Right.
Just go up and finish.
Case in point, that's what Carlin Brown was looking to do, attack the rack aggressively, fouled, and now we'll go to the free throw line. Can't get the free throw to go. Rebound brought down by King. Greco. Heat check. Ice cream. Greco, his 4th triple.
Joe ain't here, so I can't say, give me the hot sauce.
Joe Hillsman should be here by the time we get our 6 p.m. round of games tipped off. His hot sauce moniker certainly fitting Greco, running the floor and one. Jackson Greco. At this point, he's saying, don't just hear about the times I scored 30 last season.
Let me show you.
I might score 30 today. This is the Georgia Hoop Circle Summer Explosion Series, and Greco is trying to hold true to the name as he has exploded here in this game already in double figures. We'll get an official tally on what he's at there at the half, but Not playing games. If I'm Sequoyah, I'm trying to find him again. They kick it to him. They'll swing it to the baseline. Now, you just hate to see a possession like that, you know, because Sequoyah, they're doing such a good job moving the ball. Greco's on. If you don't score there, you'll take it off of a missed shot or something like that. Right. But to turn it over in that instance.
Yeah, unforced turnovers, those are, you know, coaches can deal with a lot, but those that you don't like those.
And it's all relative because, you know, it wasn't a turnover where you had a guy doing a bunch of dribbling he shouldn't have been doing or a lackadaisical play. That turnover really came from being a little too unselfish, as they had a couple open looks. So even in the problem that you see there's still some positive takeaways, you know, that kind of represent just how valuable I think June basketball can be, even though you got a few months between now and when the season starts.
Right. I mean, I just think that this is really good for June basketball. Like I said, you got guys playing football, so you got guys that have the ability to step up and get an opportunity to play right now.
18-36. Coast to coast, nobody stops ball, so Darius Martin, the sophomore, eats accordingly. We've got a 16-point game here at the Georgia Hoop Circle Summer Explosion Series. Dante King with the rebound pushes ahead to Jackson Greco, who's been the man with the plan here in the first half. Hand wasn't down, still a man down, as he had 4 triples there in the first half. Welcome back here to the Georgia Hoop Circle Summer Explosion Series. Second half action underway. Sequoyah versus North Clayton. It is the Chiefs that have a 16-point advantage over the Eagles of North Clayton as we get second half action going. Marcus Burnett joined by Barry Browner. A shot, a wide open look there from North Clayton. It's missed. Baseline drive and a jam. Xavier Valley.
Nice finish by Xavier Valley. Just going to the first half, was really impressed by this Sequoyah squad. DJ King, Jackson Greco, a couple of guys. Watson, McGee. On the other hand, with this North Clayton squad, Valley, Oopsie, Watkins, and Brown.
Multiple prospects on the floor. Jamani Watkins, certainly one to keep an eye on as the junior forward catches another oop and makes it a 12-point game. King to Greco. He didn't miss a three-pointer in the first half. Shows he's human there with his miss to start the second half off. Still having a solid game to say the least. Tough shot. Kicks off now. Here's King with the rebound. King ahead to Watson, who does a nice job running the floor and then reverses.
That's a good look, good seek and find. Way to run the floor, too, by Watson.
It's Aiden Watson, listed at 6'4". He's just a sophomore. Sequoyah off and running again. Greco to the left. Nice job of playing with pace. Slowed the defender up just enough to blow by him and lay it in. That's Donovan Ship. It's the junior. Coach describes Ship as a gym rat. One of those guys you gotta, you're telling the gym closes at 6. You gotta know you're gonna have to tell him again at 6:30.
The thing about this, I'm looking at this Sequoyah group. I'm seeing a lot of juniors on this squad.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the guys, we're calling some names. King's a senior, but Ship, Jackson, Greco, McGee, Watson's a sophomore.
Yep.
So,
So, multiple reasons to have a very positive outlook. If you are a Sequoyah Chief player, if you're head coach Alan Carden, or just a member of that Sequoyah Chief fan base. I believe they call it the War Lodge over there at Sequoyah. Will be some good games going on there this season. 16-point contest. And you give credit to North Clayton because after that initial Martise Troop timeout, where they found themselves down 7-0, you saw the team respond, and it's not like they're having that bad of a game. It's just Sequoyah has just continued to kind of elevate their level of play. SWAT team is that one denied on the inside.
Yeah, this North Clayton team, though, like I said, first time really getting to look at him. Did he hit that? No. But this North Clayton team, though, they got a couple athletes. We seeing Watkins catching the oops. Carlin Brown's long and athletic.
Most definitely, and it's like he's now just catching because sometimes you can see plenty of forced oops. Guys that are trying to will themselves to an oop. Watkins is just jumping up with ease. Case in point there via the SUV TV instant replay. Greco, nice look inside. Just finished there by number 4, DJ King, with another steal.
King definitely playing that defense like a DB now.
For certain. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to find out number 4's name for Sequoyah.
So at the line for Sequoyah is Aiden Watson. Watson makes the free throw. He pushes it up to a 20-point lead, 44-24 with 14-20 and count. Nice shot. Good patience, though, by this North Clayton team. Xavier Valley again on the short quarter jumper. Sequoyah comes back down, tries to attack, but misses. Sequoyah again on the steal, gets the ball stolen. Jackson Greco tries to get it, no good. Might have a reach-in call. Gonna be North Clayton's ball on the sideline. Shot blocked. Turnover. Here comes Sequoyah on the push. Nice look. Good. Miles McGee missed the bunny. Rebound by North Clayton. North Clayton gets it stolen. Miss again by McGee. North Clayton struggling to keep hold of the ball right here. King, no good.
So number 4 for Sequoyah, that's Khalid Salam, listed as number 12. He's number 4.
Okay.
So lead sits at 18. For Sequoyah as we approach the 12-minute mark. And Sequoyah's effort on the defensive end is a good part of why they haven't relinquished the lead. You know, they've never went into cruise control on defense to where you have one of those lulls that lets the other team get back into the game.
No, they've been playing some really good defense.
You know, you think about it. Anytime you've seen North Clayton score, they've had to go over the top. It's been a good defense, better offense kind of scenario. No freebies. Everything's contested. Everything's tough. King, pass ahead. Elbow jumper. Can't get it to go off the glass. Nobody boxes out the young fella, number 22, Drew Conroy.
They just, in this Sequoyah just keep throwing body after body at you.
Conroy's work ethic shows itself there on that last offensive glass exploit. Shot ball inside. Salam can't get it to go. Chiefs just having a party there around the offensive glass as they continue to chip in.
That's Arthur Parker again. But how many cracks did Sequoyah get at the basket that time?
Way too many for, really, you can't give up that many cracks, period. But especially as efficient as Sequoyah has been here in this contest, you know, Greco has kind of spearheaded things, but it has been a family affair for the Chief. Everybody's eating. Ace Boogie off of Paid in Full would be proud, Barry. Everybody's eating for Sequoyah. Coming up on the 10-minute mark. So a blocking foul going to go against Conroy there, but even there, like how he tried to cut off that baseline. It wasn't just a sloppy let me reach foul.
I'm just trying to figure out, are they beating them to the spots or whatever they're doing, because they're playing some good, hard defense on these guys too.
They are.
Conroy tried to save it. Gonna get that one back to North Clayton. I'm joined by my partner in crime right here, Mario Mays. Coach Mays just got in from a flight, BET Awards or something. I don't know. The BET. Good
I
shot
haven't seen the national anthem at the BET Awards, man.
All right. I hear you. Donovan Ship with the bucket, 50-26. And like I said, it's been a lot of Sequoyah. Coach Mays, you missed Sequoyah. This Sequoyah team pretty good, man. Coach Carden's got these guys rolling. They got a shooter. They got a shooter named Jackson Greco. He's playing very well for him. On the push is at Parker. Nice layup. Good finish by Arthur Parker. 52-26, just like that.
Sequoyah coming out of Cherokee County?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Playing well. North Clayton's got a couple of pieces, though. Uzi, Zamani Watkins, Carlin Brown. As you can see on the short corner jumper right there. By Xavier Valley as well. I see my man Joe Hillsman just stepped in to build the Cula plan, so Joe Hillsman will be here to call the Cula game. Cula and North Connect coming up next. Nice shot in the miss. Greco, nice look by Greco. Parker just couldn't hold on to it. Parker shows his frustration a little bit. Valley on the jumper, no good. Good rebound by Sequoyah. Greco with the tray ball, no good. It's kind of been off this quarter. Parker on the rebound and the miss. Couldn't finish it in North Clayton's ball.
Jackson Greco, left-hand shooter.
Yeah.
Sequoyah like they're playing the zone.
Yeah, they were playing. Now on offense, when you watch them on offense, you're gonna see a lot of flex cut.
Okay.
North Clayton's gonna get the foul call right there.
Clayton look like they got a little length out there on the floor.
Jamani Uzi. Nice strong body by Uzi. He don't mind a little contact.
Uzi for two.
52-28. No good, and he hadn't been able to find the bottom of that rim yet in this second half. Nice take, no good, but a miss. Grego's got it, he's gonna pound it down the floor. It looks cross-side. Donovan Ship. Bang.
Ship with the three-point ball.
Bang.
Sequoyah got a strong lead right here. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left. Nice move right there.
Is that Uzi again? Yeah.
Uzi with the D-Wade.
Greco's got to get going. Still haven't been able to make one.
Good strong rebound down up under the basket.
First half, Coach Mays, he couldn't miss that three ball. Second half, he's struggling a little bit.
Uh-oh. Shot all the bullets out in the first half. Pass to the short corner for North Clayton. Strong move right there.
Way to stay with it. Who is that? That's
Jamani Watkins.
He's been all over that glass too. And he caught a couple of oops. Like his athleticism though.
Good strong putback right there. I like that offense, that motion Sequoyah got going on.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
I'm gonna ask you, is that more of a flex or was that just more motion? Because they run the face and the flex.
The flex cut is on the baseline down, but across the top they got a lot of nice movement too.
Because you see a lot of the reason why I was calling the face cut at the top is because they were running the guy looked like he was running with his face to the ball side.
I tell you what, they got enough motion going on the offense to get some good looks at the basket.
Deshaun Robinson on the gets a goaltending call and another bucket for this Sequoyah squad. (59-32) with 4 minutes left. No good in the rebound. Conroe on the rebound. Nice way to run the floor. He just couldn't finish.
Party time.
Woo!
Jamani Watkins for North Clayton.
11, junior. Upcoming junior, coach.
He said he got a nice bit of athleticism. Whoa. That move parted the Red Sea, didn't it?
Donovan Ship lost everybody, didn't he? He lost me for a minute.
But he didn't lose our camera.
Good camera work.
Rebound
Way
and
to
a
stay
follow.
with it. And all of a sudden, that's Deshaun. Is that Deshaun Robinson again? Deshaun Robinson starting to find his way. 6'2" junior, long and athletic.
3 minutes left in the ball game, 61-34. Sequoyah, long three. North Clayton. Spivey will bring it up for Sequoyah. Let's see if they set their offense again. Man, I like that motion. One dribble pull up. Xavier Valley.
Arthur Parker.
I'm sorry, wrong one. Oops. Arthur Parker with the one dribble pull up.
Donovan Ship again with the ball. Ship's got the ball up top. He's just gonna dribble.
2 minutes left in the ball game, Coach. What you see?
I like the athleticism from North Clayton.
Man, he was wide open.
The first half, Greco couldn't miss, but now he looks like Arthur Parker is picking up where he left off at. They got Coach Carden over there. Sequoyah's got a lot of weapons, man.
I tell you what, Coach has got. He's got a great motion offense that allows his team to get a lot of wide open looks at the basket.
And that's no slight to this North Clayton group, though. And we'll watch the replay again of North Clayton right here. Guy I was about to talk about, Jamani Watkins, with a little hang time. Look like Coach Mays back in the early 90s.
Maybe, but look like Grant Hill today. You should have seen Grant Hill take off, man.
Was he?
Still got it, man.
Think he'll suit up, man?
He might need to, man.
Yeah.
Because if they don't get the right draft pick, we're going to have to bring Grant
boy.
out of retirement, man. Hawks, do the right thing today. Please, get the right one.
I'm scared to ask y'all who the...
That's what I was going to say.
Me and our producer, Lisa Burnett, was talking about who the right one. You want to know who my right one is?
Who was Lisa's right one?
Who was your right one, Lisa?
Uh-oh. Slam dunk again.
She said Colin Sexton.
Bring him home. Will Watson get 2 back?
Oh!
The windmill, no good by Watkins. 17 left.
So that definitely won't be my.
Colin, one yours?
Nah.
Well, I mean, we may as well get him. We can get rid of the point guard we got.
I think I would like to get a big man. I wouldn't mind Mo Bamba. Let John Collins slide back to the 4.
Well, as they say, I guess they ended this one early. Casualty.
68-36.
Turn out the lights.
Sequoyah gets a win. Good effort by both teams. Sequoyah and North Clayton. We'll be back in just a moment. Our next game will feature the Decula Falcons versus the North Gwinnett Bulldogs.